Hi Wood Fam. So the holidays is almost upon us, and pretty soon we're going to be doing some Black Friday shopping, and we're going to be doing some other holiday shopping, but along with that comes the struggle for some of us. Holidays is a tough time for widows and widowers, and so what I wanted to do is make a holiday gift guide. And so this might actually be a good video for you to send to your friends and family and loved ones so that they can get a better idea of some good holiday gift ideas that they could give to you. So sometimes it's hard to ask for things. It's hard to ask for help. It's hard to ask for gifts and say, hey, I'd like to have this for Christmas or, for the holidays. And so maybe if you just kind of send this over, if they ask, hey, what would be something nice to give you for a gift? So I wanted to go ahead and make that holiday gift giving guide that really is not just for the holidays. It really could be for any time. All right. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to show you something that I've created. Let me go ahead and move this guy. I want to show you this website. Now, I'll put the link in the comments below, but also you can see right up here. This is something that I have created just for you guys. So it is called kit.co. So if you put in kit.co/onehappywidow, then this will take you to the kits are basically like a collection, right? A collection of gifts. And all you have to do is go here, take a look. You can click right on it. It'll take you right to the gifts and you can purchase right there. Most of these are Amazon, links. And so just as a disclaimer to let you know that most of these are affiliate links. So if you click on them, I might get a little small commission out of it. It won't cost you anything extra. It'll just kind of help everybody out. So just to let you know. So when you go to kit.co/onehappywidow, you'll see there's me and my sweetie. So I have right now 3 different kits that I have created. And so let's go ahead and look at the first one. So the first one is books on grief. All right. So let's click on it and just take a look. And what I've done is I've just found some popular books that a lot of people have either mentioned or talked to, or that I might have read myself, or some of our Facebook group members have read, and just some things that might help you to be able to get through the holidays or some tough times. And so if you'll notice, this is probably one of the most famous grief writers, Megan Devine. It's okay that you're not okay. This is a widow's journal, so something that you could sort of, questions that guide you, something that will give you questions you can write down your thoughts. Missing you husband. There's all kinds of books in here that, and planners and journals and just all kinds of written resources that, you might find. This could be something you could buy for yourself. And if not, then like I said, send this link to somebody that you care about. Here's one about the grieving child. This is a lot of us as parents who have grieving children might find this interesting. Something about teen grief. Widow to widow. Here's one good for right now, surviving the holidays without you. So this is a book just about that. There are some that have some funny vibes and some that have some sentimental vibes. And here's a healing grief card deck. So it's just a deck of cards that has different ideas on there that you can use to maybe to inspire you, to motivate you. So I've tried to cover the gambit. These books here are by John Polo, and he is someone that was in some Facebook groups that I was in, and he was widowed maybe a little bit before I was, and I kind of saw him go through his process, and part of his therapy became writing little small thoughts and tidbits, and he eventually made those into these 3 books, and he published them on Amazon. And so that would be something interesting just to know that it's a fellow widower who wrote his thoughts, and he's pretty good. I mean, he's a little bit in your face, and some of it's funny, some of it's very poignant, but it will definitely make you think. And he has a certain way of wording things that's really interesting. So looks like I have this book up here twice. Dr. Joyce Brothers, a lot of you have probably heard of that. She wrote a book about being widowed. Here's some adult coloring books. So, a lot of people like to use that as therapy and to color. So here, like I said, this is just like a collection of some popular books that I have curated. And so all you would have to do is just click on the Amazon button, and then, it'll take you right to Amazon to that product, and then you can purchase and make it really easy, easy to find, so you don't really have to do a whole lot of searching. All right, now let's let's go to another kit. That was the books kit. So here's a kit that I made that's gifts for widows and widowers. And so this is just some sympathy and self-care and things for good memorials. Like a lot of them are personalized. A lot of them you can personalize. Wind chimes, some things for your house, celebration of life, like a lantern. Here's some stones with some messages on it. Here is an ornament, picture frames. This is one of my favorites, blankets. So this is a blankegram, so you can click on that and you can personalize your blanket and, have your message put on there for you. Here's like a little plaque. So these are a lot of little trinkets and things that you could display. And then you've got a scented candle here that you can personalize. Again, cozy pillow, cozy blankets. Here's a box of cookies, freshly baked cookies right from Amazon. I had no idea you could buy cookies already baked from Amazon, but as I was searching through, I found some pretty cool stuff. Personalized throw. Here's a wooden sign that you can personalize and maybe put the name on there or put some kind of a motivational message on there. Another personalized stone. Believe it or not, you can buy a tree, a weeping willow tree. There's all kinds of trees on Amazon, but I had no idea that you could actually buy a tree. I put weeping willow on here because, well, it's weeping willow, so it's kind of for our grief. But there's all different kinds of trees on there that you could search for. And also, weeping willow is always my mom's favorite tree. So here's another tree carving, more wind chimes. You can buy bouquets of flowers on Amazon. I had no idea. Picture frames, personalized mugs, shadow boxes. Oh, here's some specialty teas. So I know a lot of people who love their tea. For me, I love my coffee. So here's some coffee pods. Here's 40 different flavors of coffee pods you can put right in your Keurig. For people who like, a lot of variety. Some more cookies. You could find gift baskets or gift boxes. So here's some sympathy gift boxes with some little gifts in there. Here's one with some fruit. Here's some with wine country. So basically it's like some crackers and stuff that goes along with wine drinking. Here's one with some little cuddly things on there for grief. You could just go on here and search all kinds of different gift baskets, and there's pretty much something for everybody. Here are some scented candles. This is like a whole assortment of 12 scented candles. They're really pretty. Here are some facial masks. Okay, so something like to give yourself a facial, something for self-care. I really love these owls right here. Here's some succulents. I heard that succulents are really hard to kill, so maybe that would be a good something to give to somebody who doesn't really have a green thumb. That would be me. I cannot keep a plant. Here's another little box of succulents. That's pretty cool looking. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I love my Contigo mug. The one that I use right here is the 24 ounce because it fits 2 cups of coffee at once. And I put enough stuff in there that sometimes I have to pour some of the coffee out just so I can get my creamer and my stuff in there. But this thing will keep your coffee hot/warm for like 4 hours. I have like 6 of these. So that way I never run out. But this little guy here, it never spills as long as you have that thing snapped down. And I absolutely love this thing. They come in different sizes, but I use the super big one. A sleep mask. Once I discovered sleep masks, buddy, I can never go back. I don't think I can even sleep without my sleep mask. And this one right here, this one's a little pricier than the average sleep mask, but this is the one I actually use. It looks kind of weird, but it's got these little circular foam pads, but you see how hollow they are on the inside? They are, these little things they go right around your eyes and they're really soft, but there's so much space on the inside hollow parts that it doesn't actually touch your eyes. You see the little circles there? So they kind of go like right here on your eyes, and so they don't push on your eyelashes. So it's not actually pressing like directly onto your eyes. It's just pressing right like around here, but it keeps all of the light out. This guy right here, man, I love my sleep mask. I could go on and on about it. All right, so here's some more coloring books. These are specifically for like grief. I looked up grief coloring books, and here they are. This one's kind of colorful and kind of cool. This one is for kids. So, you've got coloring books for every option. And of course, you can't have coloring books without your colored pencil set. So this one's kind of cool because it actually rolls up into this little case, and you can just sort of take it with you and just wrap it up. All right, so there's our gifts for memorial and self-care. And if you don't know what to get somebody, and you'd really like, money always works, right? But money is kind of crass. And so if you want to give the same effect as money, but be a little more classy with it, you can give them a gift card. So if you know anything about what they like, then you can give them a gift card. And Amazon has gift cards to just about everything you can imagine. You could give them an Amazon gift card, and that way they can buy whatever they want. You can buy them gift cards for food. So they've got them for Domino's, Texas Roadhouse. I didn't put everything, but I just put some of the ones that, I might want to get. Here's one for Panera, Panda Express. Love some Panda Express. I am not a fan of Subway, but my kids love Subway. IHOP. Who doesn't love IHOP, right? IHOP, comfort foods, pancakes. Love, love, love chocolate chip pancakes. And so here's one to Lowe's, and guess what? This one goes directly to your email. So you don't have to have a physical card. You just get an email that says, hey, here's a Lowe's email. You can use that and purchase directly at the store or online. How about some Ulta Beauty? So for us ladies who like to make themselves up, I'm not a huge makeup person, but my daughter, oh my gosh, Ulta and Sephora are like her two favorite places to go because she loves makeup, even though that stuff is really expensive. So go ahead and let them splurge. Give them an Ulta Beauty card, and then they don't have to feel guilty about buying, like, using the whole gift card on like one thing of lipstick or whatever. Got any gamers out there? Some grown-ups, men and women, by the way, love to game, and so here's a GameStop gift card. This one's also email delivery. If you're not really sure what they like and you still want to give them something that spends on just about everything, but you still don't want to give them cash, give them a Visa gift card. You can get them in just about any denomination. That thing will spend anywhere on anything. How about those who like to craft? So Joann's, one of my favorite places. I'd rather go to Joann's than, go to Disney World probably, because it's my happy place. I am not a big Starbucks coffee drinker, but hey, Starbucks has some cake pops. Speaking of more makeup, here's Sephora. You can do a Sephora gift card. They even have Apple stuff. If you're like me and you've got kids, I can never keep my chargers because my kids will lose their charger. Then they come in and they ask me, hey, Mom, can I use your charger? Well, where's yours? I don't know. I lost it. Okay, well, take this and give it back. So they take my charger, they use it, and then they come back. Hey, Mom, can I use a charger? Like, what about the one I gave you that was already mine? Oh, I lost it. So what happens is I buy myself a charger, they borrow it, they lose it. I buy myself another one, they borrow it, they lose it. Lather, rinse, repeat. So you can always find a use for an Apple gift card because chargers are like disposable just about. And I didn't even know this, but that's kind of cool. Southwest Airlines gift card. So hey, give them a gift card that they can use on a plane ticket. So come see ya, or plane ticket for, you to come see them. So anyway, these are just some ideas. Again, go to get there. Again, it's kit.co/onehappywidow, and it will take you right to these three places. You can just click on them. It'll take you right to the items. Or you can just send the gift, send that link to your loved ones and let them go shopping and say, hey, here's some good ideas for you to give me something. All right. Now, that's all the stuff about buying stuff, okay? But we all know that buying stuff is not always what we want. And so let's get away from that and on to some other ideas. So a lot of times we don't really want gifts. We don't really want stuff, like stuff we can buy ourselves, right? But there are things that we can't buy that we might want to also get from people. So also, just to mention on gift cards, if you can't find them on Amazon, how about something like concert tickets? You could, if somebody wants to go to a show, a music concert, a dance concert, something like that, a play, an opera, buy them some tickets and buy one for you and them, and then take them and have it be like a little, an outing for you guys. How about gift cards to a massage or a spa? That I didn't find on Amazon, but because there are a lot of local. But how about give them a gift card for a mani-pedi? Some to pamper themselves with. How about gift cards to like a car wash? so they can go get their car washed and not have to do it themselves. So just some other ideas about gift cards that you might be able to buy. How about purchasing them a service? Okay, something that they can't or don't want to or don't know how to do themselves. Like go and pay somebody to pay a lawn service to come out there and service their lawn once or 3 months or 6 months or a year. Help pay for their lawn service so that somebody can come out, trim their bushes and blow their leaves and cut their grass and things like that. How about pay a maintenance man to come out and fix something on their house on the outside or the inside, something they can't do themselves and maybe can't afford to be able to pay for. How about pay a local housekeeper to come out and clean their house one good time or for a certain number of months to come out there, especially widows that are young moms. It is hard to keep the kids, to keep your job, to keep your sanity, and to keep the house clean and keep cooking. So anything that you can do to help with that, if you don't want to help clean you could go help clean her house yourself, but if you don't want to do that, you could pay somebody to go and come over and clean their house. Just make sure you let them know first instead of somebody knocking at the door saying, hey, I'm here to clean your house, and they don't know anything about it. How about, some other gifts. A couple other things that you might be able to buy, and then we'll get to the intangibles. So how about a book of stamps? Go to the post office, get them a book or a roll of stamps so that they can send off their bills, write letters, thank you cards, right? Anything like that to mail off. It's always nice to have stamps, and stamps are getting freaking expensive. So, hey, a book of stamps, that'd be a nice little gift. You could just always give them some money. Especially if widows lost a big part of their income from their husband or from their wife, and if there wasn't any life insurance, and then suddenly they're trying to make ends meet and they've lost a huge part of their income, money is always appreciated. Trust me. Or how about a handmade item? If you like to knit, crochet, sew, paint, draw, anything handmade is really cool. I've seen some really neat, take the clothing of the person who died and make it into like a teddy bear, or take their t-shirts and make it into a quilt, take some of their other shirts and make it into a quilt or a pillow. So if you are handy in that way or crafty, why don't you make them something? Because that's something that's always appreciated and something we love to save, handmade items. If you have a garden, a lot of times when you garden, you have more vegetables, more food that you can possibly eat. So if you have any extras, why don't you just take a big basket of whatever it is that you just harvested and take it over to their house and say, hey, I thought you might like these tomatoes or these cucumbers or, whatever it is that you've just harvested. Take them from some fresh veggies or some fresh fruit. And as always, write them a sympathy card, write them a letter. Hand deliver it or send it to them in the mail. Just let them know, hey, I'm thinking about you, and I know that this is hard for you during the holidays. Love you. And, just wanted to reach out. And now, enough about the money stuff. So now we're going to go to, I actually polled my Facebook group and said, hey, what do you think would be some good gifts that you would like to get from people that you care about? And just to see what they would say. And, they came up with some stuff I didn't even think about. And so I kind of gathered that list and put some other things together. So, visits is always nice. It just seems like after the first month or two, people are over all the time. It almost seems like it's annoyingly so. They're over. They're like, hey, I brought you this. Hey, I brought you that. Hey, I brought you that. And you're in fresh grief and you're like, just leave me the heck alone. Like, I just need some time, would you please stop coming over because you feel like you have to entertain. You feel like you have to be on, when somebody comes over, and that's really hard. It's very, very emotionally draining. But then after that whole, shock goes down and it's a month or two later and you're trying to make a new life for yourself and find your new normal, go to work every day and just come up with a daily routine. Suddenly, all that support is gone. Everybody's gone and they've gone on with their own lives, and, they kind of forget, they forget about you. And then after that, it's like that window of opportunity to ask for help or expect some support is gone. And then it's kind of awkward and weird, and they just don't know if they should mention it anymore or what. But just to let you know, mention it. Come over, visit. Come over and have a cup of coffee. Invite them over to your house for a cup of coffee. Have a glass of wine. Watch a movie. sit by the fire, go for a walk. Just make yourself available. Come on over and say, hey, I just wanted to come over for a visit, or I wanted to invite you over to my house for a visit. Just check in. Phone calls, texts, emails. Just say, hey, just checking in, seeing how you're doing, letting you know I'm thinking about you, and I care about you. Just to let us know that we have not been forgotten, because the world keeps spinning and keeps going. And it almost seems like everybody forgets that we're still grieving, and we're still widowed, and we always will be. And that makes you feel like it's a really lonely time, right about then. So just reach out and check in, and just let us know that you're thinking about us and you haven't forgotten about us. How about an invitation out? Want to take you out to eat? Want to take you out to the movies? Let's go for a walk. Let's go shopping. If we don't have any money, let's go window shopping. Let's go to the mall or to the outdoor shopping area and people watch. Let's go to a race. Let's go, it's holiday time. Let's go drive around and look at lights. Let's go to a light show. Just anything just to go out, get your mind off what's going on, and appreciate the holidays. And just for a few minutes, just stop thinking about our grief and just enjoy some time with a friend or a loved one. How about a home-cooked meal? Come over and cook, but one caveat on that. If you come over to somebody's house and you offer to cook for them, please, please, please clean up or help them clean up. Don't come over and cook for them and then leave them to clean up the mess. I think people sometimes don't think about that, or just, make them a home-cooked meal at your house and bring it over and say, hey, I brought you this casserole, so you don't have to worry about cooking tonight. And it can freeze, and tell them what to do with the plate, or the container. Either give it to them and say, hey, it's one of those little metal ones. Don't worry about it. Throw it away. Or, I'll come back in a couple weeks and pick it up. Don't worry about it. Blah, blah, blah. So, just put it out there so they'll know what to do. Or you could, if you bring over that meal, bring over some paper plates, some plastic utensils, and some plastic cups, so that if they decide to eat with you or with their kids or later, it's one meal they don't have to clean up after. They just throw everything away. It's kind of like, you don't want to really do that all the time, because, think about the environment, but really for one meal to not have to cook, not have to clean up, and not have to clean up all the dishes afterwards. That's kind of a nice break, especially if you're a mom with kids, a solo mom with kids. How about a makeover? A lot of times you can go to these makeup places and they're going to try to sell you stuff. But, if you're willing to go through those little sales pitches, you can a lot of times get a free makeover in those makeup stores, and they'll put all the stuff on, and you might even find some kind of product that you might want to use and buy for later. So, have a girl's day out, go get a makeover, go get a manicure together, pedicure together, a makeover together, your hair done together. Just go out and pamper each other. Just take her out with you so that you can have a girl's day. This was something that was extremely helpful for me. Dewey died in the summer, and I was a school teacher, and I was getting ready to go back to work. And I had 4 kids at home, and we're all grieving and not knowing what the heck we're doing. And one of my coworkers came over a couple times a week, and she took my kids. She took them to church. She took them to vacation Bible school. She came over and took my youngest one and did like arts and crafts at her house with her, like once a week in the afternoons for a couple of hours. She didn't say, do you want me to take the kids? She just said, hey, I'm coming over to get the kids. And she just came and got them. And she gave me a little break, just for a couple of hours. And then, did that and brought them back. And the kids got a break too. They got to go do something fun and have an activity. And I didn't have to worry about thinking about it, arranging it, taking them, doing the thing, coming back or whatever. I just was able to just sit and veg for a little while. And so that was like within the first month and 2 months after he passed. And so, wow, was that helpful? Really helpful. And then maybe, this is kind of a bigger thing, but invite them to take a trip with you. My sister and I did something. My sister was divorced, and then when I was freshly widowed, it was like, we're 2 single women. We did this ahead of time, way ahead of time, but we arranged for daycare, and we are both teachers, so we had the summers off. So we decided to do a yearly sister week vacation. One year we went to Florida. One year we went to Tennessee. One year we just stayed at the house and didn't go anywhere, but got rid of the kids and had like sister week. And so, we're not able to do that anymore because I'm married now, but now we go to a retreat, a church women's retreat that's for a weekend down in Florida. So we, we've kind of replaced it, but that's still our trip. So, send them on a trip and, take them with you and, let them, kind of get away for a while. That one might have to cost a little more money and might have to take a little bit more, planning time, but wow, what a nice way to get your mind off of things and just kind of enjoy life for a little while for a change. Let's see. And then lastly, just so if you like to watch YouTube, you like to listen to podcasts, things like that, maybe you want to know how to give back to your favorite YouTuber. Show your appreciation. A lot of stuff you can do for them that doesn't even cost any money. Like, you could subscribe to their YouTube channel. You could hit the thumbs up button if you like their video. You could, ding, hit the bell so that you don't miss any more videos after you subscribe. Another thing that you can do that's really helpful, and this doesn't cost you a darn thing, if they have affiliate links like these ones on the Amazon links, click on the links when you shop. Click on that link, go to Amazon and do your shopping and, let them get a few pennies back on whatever it is that you're spending. You're going to spend it anyway. So, click on those affiliate links and help your favorite YouTubers out. Join the Facebook group. You could join our Facebook group. Doesn't cost you a thing. And actually, that's something for you, not just for me. It helps you probably just as much or more than it helps me. So go on our Facebook group. I'll put the link down below so that you can see if you haven't already joined. Great group of people on there. So positive, so uplifting, so supportive. It is just it's a really nice positive atmosphere there on our Facebook group. So highly recommend that one. You could also sign up for my email newsletter. I will also put the link down below that you can sign up. Not only will you be doing something for me, but you will get something in return. If you're not already signed up for the email newsletter, the first thing that you will get is a free PDF that you can download for a list of contacts for when you're widowed, who to contact when you become a widow, just as a checklist. In addition to that, I got some really cool stuff coming out pretty soon, and you'll be the first ones to hear about it, and you'll probably get some coupons for that, so you can get it like an extra early bird price. So sign up for that newsletter because I'm about to start sending out some really cool stuff, and you don't want to miss anything. So hey, not just helping me, it's going to help you too. Another thing that's coming down the pipe, I'm about to tell you about it next week, but I'll go ahead and give you a sneak peek that my first course is about to drop. So I'm going to have a really special price at Black Friday through Cyber Monday. That's when I'm going to offer it up for purchase. The actual course is going to start January 1st. It's going to go through the whole month of January. And it's going to be helpful to a lot of people. So help me and help you sign up for that course. If you want to know about it, if you want to be alerted about it, go ahead and sign up for the email newsletter. And then as soon as I get all the details, you will get that through the email. I hope that this holiday gift guide was helpful to you. Again, if it's not helpful to you, go ahead and send the link. If you don't know how to do that, let me show you how to do that. How about this? Okay. So I'm going to give you a little lesson here. Here's a little screenshot. Okay. When you first come up to youtube.com/onehappywidow, right? It's going to go to this little homepage, which has some, I don't know if this, you might not see this because I'm logged in, but go to videos. Okay. Here's all the videos of stuff. So let's say this video that I'm making obviously is not up here yet. So, but let's say that you wanted to share the interview with Stormy with somebody, like, hey, this is some cool stuff, take a look. So if you want to, let's say that this gift giving holiday gift guide is up, right? And you wanted to share it. So here is the button right here that says share. Okay, so you hit the share button and it's going to bring you up some options. All right, there's a couple of things you can do. However, look at this link right here. You see this link? You just hit copy, And now you've got the link, send it in an email, and you can paste it right into the email and say, hey, here's a cool link to a video. Might give you some ideas of some holiday gifts to give. You can also go to playlists. All right. And so I kind of try to put these guys into playlists about, widowhood, physical health, mental health, humor, dating after loss. Humor only has one in it because we try to do a funny one and people did not like it. And so we kind of strayed away from that, that guy. And you can see that this is my other channel, and I'm subscribed to my own channel. So one of those subscribers is myself. But anyway, here's your subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, you can click on it and it'll say subscribed. There's that little bell that you can click that shows, so that way it will tell you whenever there's a new video. So just some little things to show you how to use the YouTube channel. All right. So that's about it, guys. Holiday gift guide. Hope that it helped you. If you have any questions, comment below if you have any other ideas of good gifts that I didn't come up with that I maybe forgot. And just let me know in the comments. Join that Facebook group. Click on those affiliate links and do your shopping, girl. And that's going to be it for today. And like I said, stay tuned because I got some cool stuff coming up next week and stuff's about to start happening. You are going to start seeing some stuff from me that I've been working on for months and months behind the scene. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to show it to you and share it with you. But stay tuned. Sign up for that email list so that you don't miss that. And we will see you next week with a new video. Bye. Yes. I don't know how to do it. I'm trying to get this. Okay. It's not working. Oh my gosh. Is that it? Let's see. Okay. Oh my Lord. It's showing my, let's do this. All right. The crap is not working now. Oh my gosh. It's playing. Hold on. Pause. Well, that's not working. Doggone it. Okay. I don't even know if that's right. Oh Lord. I'm in trouble. Let's go back.